Thing is that I know that several of you have not had the opportunity to speak to the prosecutor yet. You'll have an opportunity to do so before your case is called. Second thing is we are required by state law to live stream all proceedings. So we'll live stream the general advisement, however, we do not live stream the juveniles. So we will live stream the general advisement and the adult docket, but any juveniles will not be live streamed. So what we'll go ahead and do at this point is I'll give a general advisement, then we'll do the juvenile docket since it's the shorter of the two dockets, and then we'll go to the adult docket, and those of you who haven't had a chance to speak to the prosecutor will have a chance, she'll call you, and you'll have a chance to meet with them. Ladies and gentlemen, the first thing we'll do today is called an arraignment. The purpose of arraignment is to advise you of your rights and explain the nature of the charges and the proceedings that are in this court. Once I've given the general advisement, I'll ask each of you, and if you're under the age of 18 years of age, your parent or legal guardian to come forward to the podium. At that point, I'll read the charges against you and advise you the nature of each one of the charges. You'll be required to enter a plea as to each one of the charges at that time. You may enter one of three pleas. You may enter a plea of guilty. A plea of guilty means you do not contest the charge, and you may make a statement to the court after you enter a plea of guilty, however, you're not required to do so. You may enter a plea of not guilty. A plea of not guilty means you do wish to contest the charge, and a trial date will be set at this time. Excuse me. You may enter a plea of no contest. A plea of no contest means that you do not contest the charge and will be handled in most cases in the same manner as a guilty plea. That plea must be acceptable to the prosecution. Before you enter a plea, it's very important that you understand you have the following rights as a defendant in this court. You're presumed to be innocent. The prosecution must prove all elements of all charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You do not need to make any statements against yourself. However, any statements you do make can be used against you. You have the right to have your arraignment continued for good cause shown. If you're in custody, you have the right to bail. The maximum penalty which may be imposed by this court is a fine of $2,650 and or 364 days of imprisonment. You have the right to be represented by an attorney at all stages of the proceedings. If appropriate, and if you're found to be indigent, an attorney can be appointed to represent you at no cost to you, and you will have the right to consult with that attorney before any further proceedings are held. You have the right to a speedy and a public trial. When appropriate, you can either choose a trial to the court, which means a judge without a jury, or you can request a jury trial. If you desire to have a trial by jury, you must make a written demand for trial by jury and pay a $25 fee within 21 days after the date of this arraignment or your entry of a plea of not guilty. The court may waive the jury fee if you're found to be indigent. The jury fee may be refunded to you if you're found not guilty. You can choose a jury consisting of between 3 and 6 persons. However, if no number is specified, a jury of 3 persons will hear your case. You have the right to cross-examine any witnesses called by the town to testify against you. You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed by the clerk of by the court to appear to testify at trial. You must give the clerk of the court written notice at least 5 days prior to trial if you wish to have witnesses subpoenaed. Please provide the witness's contact information. You have the right to testify or not to testify on your own behalf. If you choose not to testify, there will not be evidence of your guilt. Any plea you make must be voluntary on your part and not the result of any undue influence or coercion on the part of any person. If you've been found guilty at trial, you have the right to appeal the decision to the District Court of Larimer County. That appeal must be filed within 35 days after the day of sentencing in this court. These are the basic rights that you have as a defendant in this court. So we'll go ahead and go off the live stream, and we'll go ahead and call the juvenile docket, and I know that the prosecution will First case is people of the town of Timnath versus Rita Murgia Hughes. Ms. Hughes, were you present in court when I read your rights? Do you understand
Yes.
do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Any questions about your rights?
No.
I also have in front of me an advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes.
Did you have an excuse me. Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Yes.
Any questions about your rights on that document?
No.
Ms. Murgia Hughes, I also have in front of me a criminal disposition whereby you would go ahead and enter a plea as a violation of section 7-9-310-2 of the Code of the Town of Timnath, which is animal disturbance. No owner or keeper of an animal shall, in charge of an animal, shall fail to prevent it from disturbing the peace and quiet of any other person by loud and persistent barking, baying, howling, yipping, crying, yelping, whining, or making any other noise in an excessive, continuous, or untimely fashion, whether the animal is on or off the owner's premises. This section is subordinate to the right to farm provisions contained in Article 8 of the Code. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about the charge?
No.
Do you wish to enter a plea to the charge at this time?
Yes.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
Court will go ahead and impose the stipulated sentence as followed. You'll be on unsupervised probation for a period of 12 months. You'll have no further violations of the Animal Control Code within the next 12 months. You'll pay a fine of $1,000 plus court costs for a total of $1,035. 900 of which will be suspended, provided that there are no violations within the next 12 months. If there's a violation in the next 12 months, the 900 will be owed. Do you understand?
Yes.
The dog will be kept inside or in a supervised, or be supervised when outside.
Yes.
Any questions about this? Please see the clerk of the court. Thank you. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Ellen Johnson. Ms. Johnson. Ms. Johnson, were you present in court when I read your rights? Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Any questions about your rights? Ms. Johnson, I'll also have in here somewhere the advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document? Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it? Do you have any questions about your rights contained on that document?
No.
Ms. Johnson, I have in front of me a criminal disposition form whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 10-4-50 of the Code of the Town, which is theft. Theft. It is unlawful for any person knowingly to obtain or exercise possession of or control over anything of value of another without authorization or by threat or deception, and if such person, 1, intends to deprive the other person permanently of the use or benefit of the thing of value, 2, knowingly uses, conceals, or abandons the thing of value in such manner as to deprive the other person permanently of its use or benefit, 3, uses, conceals, or abandons the thing of value and intending that such use, concealment, or abandonment will deprive the other person permanently of its use or benefit, or 4, demands any consideration of which he or she is not legally entitled as a condition of restoring the thing of value to the other person. Do you understand the charge?
I do.
Do you have any questions about the charge? Do you wish to enter a plea of the charge at this time?
Yes.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
The court will go ahead and apparently impose the following stipulated sentence. You'll be this will be deferred for 12 months, provided you do the following things. There'll be no further law violation that result in a conviction in the next 12 months within the town. You'll complete 24 hours of useful community service within 91 days, and you'll complete a petty theft class within 91 days. Do you understand the terms?
Yes.
If you go ahead and you comply with all the terms, then this matter will go away. If you don't, then you'll come back and you'll be sentenced for the theft. Any questions? Please see the clerk who's getting her steps in today.
Thank you.
Next matter is people of the town of Timnath versus Christopher Lee Balderas. Mr. Balderas. Mr. Balderas, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, Your Honor.
Also in front of me an advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights contained on that document? Mr. Balderas, I also have in front of me here where you'd be entering a plea as a violation of Section 2021 of the Model Traffic Code as adopted by the town. Section 2021 provides, is unlawful for any person to drive or move or for the owner to cause or knowingly permit to be driven or moved upon any highway any vehicle or combination of vehicles which is in such unsafe condition as to endanger any person or which does not contain those parts and is not at all times equipped with such lamps and other equipment in proper condition and adjustment as required by this section and Section 204 to 231 in Part 3 of this code, or which is equipped in any manner in violation of said sections in Part 3, or for any person to do any act forbidden or fail to perform any act required under said sections in Part 3. Do you understand the charge? Do you have any questions about the charge? Do you wish to enter a plea of the charge at this time? What is your plea? Court will accept the plea. We'll go ahead and impose the stipulated fine of $151 plus the court costs of $35 for a total of $186. Yes.
As far as the payment's concerned, I don't have any way to pay.
Okay. What is your proposal?
I was hoping for at least 6 months. The reason being I'm on disability. Most of my income is
So you saying you need 6 months?
that would be like $40 a month.
No,
It'd be hard for me.
do you wish to perform useful public service instead?
How long can you give me?
Well, useful public service, what I would do in this case is you'd have to do 15 hours of useful public service, and you can do, a lot of that does not require physical labor. But I'd say you'd have to get it done by September 3rd. That's 2 months. If you wish to do that instead of paying the fine, then you would not owe any money. But if you don't have that done, then you'd have to come back and you could be found in contempt of court, same as you would if you didn't pay the fine.
That's 15 hours within 2 months.
15 hours within 2 months. Is that acceptable to you? Okay, please see the clerk of the court. Next case I have is people of the town of Timnath versus Brandon Foster. Good morning. Mr. Foster, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Foster, did you see an advisement of rights form? Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it? Do you have any questions about your rights contained on that document? Mr. Foster, I have in front of me a criminal disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 10-5-10-3 of the code of the town, which is disorderly conduct. A person commits disorderly conduct if he or she intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly fights with another in a public place except in an amateur or professional contest of athletic skill. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about the charge?
No.
Do you wish to enter a plea to the charge at this time?
I'd like to ask for a continuance, please.
I'm sorry?
I'd like to ask for a continuance to seek legal counsel.
Okay, we'll give you until August 6th to do so, and that matter will be continued, and then we'll redo your arraignment at that point in time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Nolan Lockey. Mr. Lockey. Mr. Lockey, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Any questions about your rights?
No.
I also have in front of me an advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes.
And did you have an opportunity to review that document before you signed it?
Yes.
Any questions about your rights on that document?
No.
Mr. Lockey, I have in front of me a criminal disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 10-4-30 of the code of the town of Timnath, which is trespass. It is unlawful for any person to knowingly enter or remain in or upon the premises of another, or remain in or upon the premises of another without the permission of the owner, occupant, or person entitled possession thereof, or fail or refuse to remove himself or herself from such premises when requested leave by the owner, occupant, or person entitled their possession thereof. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Any questions about the charge?
No.
Do you wish to enter a plea to the charge at this time?
Yes.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
Court will go ahead and impose the following stipulated sentence. You'll be on a deferred sentence for a period of 12 months. That means you'll have no further law violations which result in a conviction within the town in the next 12 months. You'll complete 24 hours of useful public service in the next 91 days. You'll complete a discovery class within the next 91 days, and there will be no return to the Timnath Community Park. Any questions about that?
No.
Please see the clerk of the court. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Matthew Dollar. Mr. Dollar. Mr. Dollar, it appears you're represented by counsel, is that correct? Can I please have counsel enter their appearance on the record?
Yes, Steve Mitchell, 52157.
Okay. Mr. Dollar, were you present in court when I read your rights? Do you understand your rights?
Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Dollar, I also have in front of me an advisement of rights, is that correct?
Yes.
And do you recall seeing that document before you signed it?
I do.
Any questions about your rights on that document? Mr. Dollar, I have in front of me a traffic disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of Section 901A of the Model Traffic Code as adopted by the town. Section 901A provides the driver of a motor vehicle intending to turn shall do so as follows. Right turns, both the approach for the right turn and right turn shall be made as close as practical to the right-hand curb or edge of the roadway. Do you understand the charge? Do you have any questions about the charge? Do you wish to enter a plea of the charge at this time? What is your plea? Acceptable to counsel? Okay, then you'll go ahead and pay a $205 fine plus court costs of $35 for a total of $240. Do you have any questions? Please see the clerk of the court. Counsel? Thank you. Next case I've got is People of the Town of Timnath versus Urbano Vijaral. Mr. Vijaral. Mr. Vijaral, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about your rights?
No, sir.
Mr. Vijaral, I also have in front of me an advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes, sir.
Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question about your rights that are contained on that document?
No, sir.
Mr. Vijaral, I have in front of me a traffic disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea to violation of Section 1409 of the Model Traffic Code as adopted by the town, which is compulsory insurance. Section 1409 provides no owner of a motor vehicle or low-powered scooter is required to be registered in this state, shall operate the vehicle or permit it to be operated on the public or highways of this when the owner has failed to have a complying policy or certificate of self-insurance in full force and effect as required by law. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions about the charge?
No, sir.
Do you wish to enter a plea as to the charge at this time?
Yes, sir.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
The court will go ahead and accept the plea. It's my understanding you have since obtained insurance, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. State really frowns on driving without insurance. So I'll go ahead and impose the stipulated fine of $500, but 250 of it will be, we'll go ahead and have that suspended. And that, so you'll owe the 250 plus the court cost of 35 for total of $285. Just keep the insurance in force.
Yes, sir.
Please see the clerk of the court. Next case I have is People of the Town of Timnath versus Brook Potts. Ms. Potts, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights? Ms. Potts, I also have an advisement of rights form. Do you recall seeing that document? And did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Yes.
Any questions about your rights on that document?
No.
Ms. Potts, I also have in front of me a traffic disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as to Section 1409 of the Model Traffic Code, which is compulsory insurance. Were you present in court when I read that charge?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about that charge? I also have in front of me where a violation of Section 114 of the Traffic Code for expired plates. Section 114 provides I do believe there was an error on this for, as far as the expired plates. Oh, it's the Municipal Code 114. All right. Pursuant to state law, Section 42-3-114 of the Colorado Revised Statutes amended, every motor vehicle registration issued by the state of Colorado to expire on the last day of the month at the end of the 12-month registration period, unless renewed upon application by the owner or payment of the fees required by law, not later than the last day of the month following expiration. No person shall operate or permit the operation upon a street or highway within the town of a motor vehicle, trailer, or coach or trailer subject to registration under Article 3 of Title 42 of the Revised Statutes that is not registered or does not display the number plates issued for such vehicle or trailer coach for the current year, expiring no later than 1 month before the current date, except for trailer coaches or trailers licensed by a dealer or dealer manufacturer held for sale or resale. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Okay, let's start with the insurance charge. Do you have any questions about that charge? Do you wish to enter a plea to that charge at this time? What is your plea? Have you since obtained insurance? Okay. On the expired plates, do you wish to enter a plea to that charge? What is your plea? The court will accept the plea as to that one. And the plates have been renewed? Okay. So the court will go ahead and impose the fine of $500 on the insurance. I will go ahead and suspend 250 of it, and we'll go ahead and impose the fine of $72 on the expired plates. That's a total of $322 there, plus the court costs of $35. That makes it $357. Any questions? Please see the clerk of the court. Thank you. Okay, next case we have is a show cause, and that'll be people of the town of Timnath versus Yeltsin Medina Priada. Ms. Medina. Ms. Medina, you were to have made payments, where are we at?
Your Honor, defendant had to pay on time, and she missed her payments. She did a week after. I spoke with her on the phone. She received her show cause order. I explained she still had to be here even though she caught up with all her payments. She's just missing one, and she's appearing on that show cause order.
Okay. As she current on all the payments?
She's current on all her payments. She has one more, but that's next month.
Okay. Ms. Medina, you have to make all your payments in a timely manner, or you have to explain to the court, keep coming back and explain to the court why you've not done so. So make sure you get the next payment in on time before the next court date of August 6th, and then you won't have to come back again. Otherwise, you're going to have to come back, and you could be held in show cause for contempt.
She
Okay.
understands.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Next case is People of the Town of Timnath versus Alexander Lawhorn. Mr. Lawhorn. Mr. Lawhorn, you were to complete a class. Where are we at?
I have not been able to complete it quite yet.
Why?
I just had a kid very recently. I've been focusing on that. If I just could get a little more time, I can get that completed within.
Well, Mr. Lawhorn, I'm going to give you one chance. You've got till August 6th to get it done. If you don't, you can be held in contempt, and you can be fined and or imprisoned, or both. Understood?
Understood.
I understand you may have had a kid recently, but you still got to do what what the court requires.
Your Honor.
Okay, make sure you get it done and get the proof in early, and you don't have to come back. Otherwise, you're going to have a show cause, and you're going to have to explain to the court why you've again failed to complete the class. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Please see the clerk of the court. Thank you. I know, okay. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Himar Perez Segura. Mr. Perez Segura, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No.
Mr. Segura, I also have in front of me an advisement of rights form in Spanish.
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about your rights contained on that document?
No.
Mr. Segura, I also have in front of me a criminal disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 10-3-20 of the code of the town. Which is trespass. It is unlawful for any person to knowingly enter or remain in or upon the premises of another, or remain in or upon the premises of another without permission of the owner, occupant, or person entitled to possession, or to fail or refuse to remove himself or herself from such premises when requested to leave by the owner, occupant, or person entitled possession thereof. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
You have any questions about the charge?
No.
Do you wish to enter a plea of the charge at this time?
Culpable.
He enters his plea as guilty, Your Honor.
Court will accept the plea and will impose the following deferred sentence. You'll be on a deferred sentence for 12 months, which means that you will have no further law violations in the town for a period of 12 months. You'll complete 24 hours of useful community service within 91 days. And you will not return to 6099 Bus Grove Road, which is the Timnath Reservoir. Any questions?
No.
Please see the clerk.
Thank you.
He said thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you. live stream for a moment. We've got one more case under the juvenile docket for a non-appearance. Okay. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and call the next case. It's people of the town of Timnath versus Connor Richard. Mr. Richard. Mr. Richard, you're represented by counsel. Counsel, please enter your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nicholas Cummings, number 41579, behalf of Mr. Richard, who is on summons to my left.
Mr. Richard, Mr. Connor, were you present in court when I read your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No.
I also have in front of me an advisement of legal rights form. Do you recall seeing that document?
Yes.
And did you have an opportunity to read that document before you signed it?
Did.
Do you have any questions about your rights contained on that document?
No, Your Honor.
Also in front of me a traffic disposition where you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 11013 of the code as adopted by the town. 11013 provides no driver of a vehicle shall fail to decrease the speed of such vehicle when such vehicle from an otherwise lawful speed to a reasonable and prudent speed when special hazard exists with respect to pedestrians, other traffic, or reasoned by weather or highway conditions. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about the charge?
No.
Do you wish to enter a plea as the charge at this time?
Yes.
What is your plea?
Guilty.
Is that acceptable to counsel?
It is, Your Honor.
The court will accept the plea. You will go ahead and pay the stipulated fine of $300 for speeding, plus court costs and apparently another fee of $30 for a grand total of $385. Any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel, the agreement was not signed. You might want to get him to sign the agreement.
Okay, yes, sir.
And please see the clerk of the court on that one. I'd ask him to sign. And counsel, the next case that I have that you have is apparently a request for continuance. Is that correct?
It is, Your Honor. It's on Mr. Max Tanya. Sorry, I didn't pronounce that.
I was struggling a bit with that myself, so I was going to ask how you pronounce your name. Good morning.
Ovsyannikov.
Oh, suddenly-
It's so hard to
okay.
pronounce.
Okay.
You call me Max.
Okay, Max. Counsel, you have a request for continuance?
Yes, Your Honor. We have spoke to the prosecution. She would like to do a little bit further research on some August.
Any objection from prosecution? This matter will be continued until August 6th. And we'll see you then.
8:30, Your Honor.
Yeah, 8:30 to meet with the prosecution. Court starts at 9:30. You bet. Thank you, counsel. Okay. The next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Belgia Kazia. Kazia. And I understand you'll need an interpreter? Ms. Kazia, were you present in court when I read your rights? Do you
Yes, Your
understand
Honor.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions about your rights?
No, mi señoría.
No, Your Honor.
I also have an advisement of rights form in Spanish.
Sí, mi señoría.
Did you have an opportunity to read that before you signed it?
Sí, mi señoría, yo leí.
Yes, Your Honor, I got a chance to read.
Any questions about your rights on that document?
No, mi señoría.
No, Your Honor, everything is clear.
Okay, I also have in front of me a disposition whereby you'd be entering a plea as a violation of section 10-3-60, which is operation of a business or sale of property on public property. It is unlawful for any person without a permit, therefore, to park or stand a vehicle, cart, tent, or other structure whether or not occupied on any public property, park, open space, recreation area, street, sidewalk, or other public way. 1, which vehicle or structure is used for the operation of any business. 2, which vehicle or structure is placed in order to sell or lease the vehicle or structure. Do you understand the charge?
No, mi señoría.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about the charge?
No, mi señoría.
No, Your Honor.
Do you wish to enter a plea as the charge at this time?
Me declaro culpable.
I wish to enter my plea as guilty.
Court will accept the plea and impose the following sentence. You will do 7 hours of community service within 91 days. You'll have a $95 fine plus court costs for a total of $140, which shall be suspended pending completion of your community service. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So it'd be $95 total. That's suspended, is that correct? Pending? Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
No, 7 horas.
Okay, so you either have to pay the $95 within 91 days or do the community service of 7 hours.
She understands, Your Honor. I was explaining that it's not 7 hours daily, because that's what she asked me. I
Oh,
said
no,
total.
no.
Yeah,
Total, no.
total.
No, that would be a little excessive for a $95 charge. Okay.
Total.
Do you have any questions?
No, mi señoría. Es
No, no, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
muchas gracias.
And who do we have here? Okay. this, Oh, okay, sorry.
We can always train them if you want.
No, that's fine. I was just, you've been sitting here all this time. I was gonna say, okay, we're not calling you. What's going on? All right. So next case I have is people of the town of Timnath versus Madison Adams.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and she fails to do so at this time.
This appears to be an infraction, am I correct? Default shall enter. Next matter is people of the town of Timnath versus Ajit Burbelvolik.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and she fails to do at this time.
This is a trespass, so I think a warrant shall issue. Next matter is people of the town of Timnath versus Ernesto Cantillo Guerrera.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and he fails to do so at this time. He was contacted and he knew he had to appear.
Well, and this one is it's an offense, so we'll go ahead and do a warrant. Next matter is people of the town of Timnath versus Gabriel Hillhouse.
Defendant appeared in June, Your Honor, and was supposed to continue to today to provide proof of insurance, and he fails to do at this time, Your Honor.
This is an offense, therefore a warrant shall issue. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Janice Kroger.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and she fails to do at this time.
Default shall enter. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Michael Morlett.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and he fails to do at this time.
Default shall enter, since this is an infraction. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Adley Myers.
He appeared, Your Honor. We arraigned him and moved him to the juvenile docket.
Oh, that's correct, that's correct. Okay. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Connor Richard, that we've dealt with.
He appeared with,
Counsel.
yeah.
Okay, we got that. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Carrie Riggs.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and she fails to do so at this time.
Default shall enter. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus David Rodriguez Ramos.
Defendant's first appearance, Your Honor, and he also fails to do at this time.
Default shall enter. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Ryan Vogel.
He appeared. And he paid, Your Honor.
Okay. Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Cody Wainland.
Defendant's first appearance, and he fails to do at this time, Your Honor.
It's an offense, so we'll go ahead and issue a warrant on Mr. Wainland. Then we'll move into show causes. People of the town of Timnath versus Jennifer Brown.
Your Honor, defendant was supposed to appear a couple of times, requested a continuance to provide the alleged completed community service hours. She received the show cause order on June 12th, and she fails to appear at this time.
Warrant shall issue. People of the town of Timnath versus Darren Lang.
Defendant was supposed to pay and complete a class. He was sent the show cause order, and unfortunately, I have not yet received confirmation of a delivery, Your Honor.
We'll go ahead and continue this matter till we know if we've got good service. Next is people of the town of Timnath versus Brian Schwartztrauber.
Defendant had requested a payment plan and have the payment plan sent by mail. The court did so, and he was supposed to pay or appear in court. I've sent information to his email, but have not yet received any response. So he
No
was.
payments?
No payments yet, no class.
Show cause.
Okay, sorry, no payment.
Next case, people of the town of Timnath versus Joshua Valdez.
Your Honor, I don't have a address in file. The last one I had, he told us that he has no place to live, so I did have an email address that he provided once, but yet I have not yet received a response, so I am not sure if he received the show cause or the review reminders. He had a warrant before, and he came back, and that's when we give him an extension.
Yeah.
He was arraigned. Yes. Yes, we do.
That is fine. Ordered. Last matter is people of the town of Timnath versus Victor Escoine.
He appeared, Your Honor. He was a return warrant, and he's gonna provide a letter. So if we can quash the warrant on record,
Okay, we'll quash the warrant at this time and continue this matter then to the August court date on August 6th. That's what the court has on its docket. Is there any other matters to come before the court at this time?
no, Your Honor. Thank you.
There being none, the court will go ahead and stand in recess until